Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Dungeon Delvers Guild. Tonight we have a wonderful game titled A Minor Request, and we have 6 lovely participants this evening. We shall go ahead and kick off some introductions, starting on the left.
I'm Alex. I'm playing Julian Globe Leader, a combat medic thief rogue who does his best to keep people not dead in the heat of battle. Whether or not it's successful really depends on how well he can keep himself alive. Because if that can't happen, then, everybody else dies. So, that's where we're at. Use hand crossbows and heal people by slapping them with band-aids. That's all.
And he is very, very good at slapping people. Moving on to Vil.
What? Oh, hello?
Yes, would you like to introduce your character?
Hello? The fuck?
We can hear you.
Okay, cool. It's Vil. He's a pyromaniac and also a healer sometimes, but mostly likes to set stuff on fire. Other than that, scimitar, fire spirit.
Ooh. Moving along to Lucian.
I'm Pi. I'm playing Lucian Dale. He's a Earth Genasi blood hunter of the profane soul. Doing what he does in the world, trying to make his own Frankenstein's monster. And he will 100% gladly use your corpse as a blood puppet.
Oh, excellent. And moving along to Mayor Moria. Eric, are you there? We shall
He's muted.
skip him for a moment and move on to Garth.
Apparently I got muted by someone. Oh, somehow. You didn't hear anything I was saying earlier, did you?
No, I think you were muted from when you were sitting in the game last night.
Oh, and it just stayed that way. Okay.
Yep.
So Mel Moira is the recent bride of my first character I've ever made in the guild. She studies the stars to tell the future. So she is a second level divination wizard and a third level druid of the stars.
Excellent. Moving along to Garth.
Psychopants here, playing Garth, the shadow sorcerer. He thinks he's tougher than he is, and he really likes his greatsword. And he's eager to get into melee without quite understanding why that's a bad idea. So I'm looking forward to betting on myself, if that's all right, to die.
Absolutely. As long as you don't intentionally throw, I'm perfectly fine with it. And then ending the introductions with Flora.
Hi, I am Ginger. I'm playing Flora, the dwarf druid, literal child, making her way through this world, grew up in a dwarfenage, and looking to have some fun.
Did you say a dwarfenage?
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did. Dwarfenages are great, especially when they're in Iron Deep. Just saying.
All right. Well, feel free to position yourselves around the DDG here. See who
All right,
goes
guys,
first.
where do you think I'm gonna go?
Any takers?
Probably to the cake and pie table.
I have one place the floor goes, and it's the cake and pie table.
There you go.
All right. Then, going in the same order as introductions, Julian, what are you doing?
Probably attempting to lecture Lucian about why you shouldn't desecrate and disrespect corpses, to no avail, might I add, because I'm sure after a couple of minutes of me, vying out my disappointment, I would probably be told that it's not going to matter what I say or do. He's just going to keep doing it. So I stop wasting my breath and just go back to tinkering my stuff and making sure my stuff is packed away properly and cleaned up and in good working order. And reminiscing about the job we did yesterday. So.
All right. Lucian, would you like to have your rebuttal?
No, because he's not there. He's in the back room.
Oh!
That's fine. I can be saying it to myself, like I'm talking to Rusty, but talking to Lucian.
He's in the back room putting his newly brought parts into the freezer. With his chest inside it.
All right. Veal, what are you doing?
Veal. Vil is just letting his mind go back to the past and thinking about things that have happened in his life and thinking about his old tribe, and he's pretty much just here for the job.
All right. Lucian, you said you're throwing all of your ill-gotten limbs into the freezer in the back?
Yes, where I store my chest.
Okay. As you come out, Rusty looks at you and says, "Hey, I don't mind our little arrangement here, but you're going to need to find a new place soon. You're starting to take up enough that the drinks are getting warm."
Don't worry, 1 or 2 more jobs will be more than enough to pay for my own place.
All right.
Vil is emphatically glad he doesn't drink.
This is sent via message, so no one else hears it.
Oh.
Rusty understands that every now and then the health inspector comes by, so he doesn't want to give any bad tips off. Mayor Moria, what are you doing with your recently no longer betrothed?
They would enter the DDG. Sujeta is a different color now. Then he's no longer black. He's gray, and he would walk up towards Rusty and get the ask for the scroll he was waiting for. And after that's another job, a higher level job, or something else that he was coming to deal with that had something to do with the dragon. And then they would move the two of them would move over towards the job board to look for something for her to do while he was off dealing with this other job.
All right, we shall return to you momentarily. Garth, what are you doing?
Garth is taking his sweet time and eating dinner with some stolen tableware that he got, like a year ago. Very prideful that he stole it, and it's above his means, so he takes very good care of it and cleans it frequently.
Oh, okay then. And Flora, I will go ahead and just let you know that today's offerings are a tart cherry pie, and then there's also a mincemeat pie for those who are needing something a little more filling.
Flora, in true child fashion, definitely goes for the dessert pie first. But she's eyeing that mince pie. She's planning to have some, but she goes straight in for dessert. There's like cherry on her nose probably at this point. Yeah, she's doing what she does every time, which is enjoying the food. She's starting to feel like she recognizes more of the people in the bar now, which is pretty cool. And she doesn't really feel like she's like one of them yet, but she sees people and she can like smile and nod and have a big pie face smile for them as they walk in
Okay.
or as they go around.
As you're enjoying your wonderfully delicious blueberry pie, you
I
would
thought you said it
see.
was cherry.
Sorry, cherry. Blueberry was yesterday. Cherry pie. You would see Rusty send over a small bowl and a child-sized glass of milk for
Oh
you
yeah.
and your tiny mouse compatriot.
Oh yeah. Me and Lily are very happy.
Oh, all right. So as you're, hanging around, everyone go ahead and roll me perception checks. Moria, since you're actively looking at the bar, if you'd like to roll an investigation, but either way will be at advantage.
I would rather with perception.
Okay.
Mine's not bad either.
No, there's some really solid rolls here. So Lucian and Garth, Garth, you're just lost in this silverware. You are just quite proud of the fact that you were able to sneak out with it, that it's still as pristine as it is. Lucian, you are mentally cataloging all of the things back in the locker, so you're not really looking around. You're basically like a Rolodex in your mind, being like, all right, I got a head, I got a torso. Does the brain go with the head or between the head and the torso? Like you're trying to figure that out how you're doing the song in your head. The head bone's connected to the neck bone, and but for the other four of you, you would see that there's not a lot up on the board description. There is, however, one job that reads, it's a message from the town of Ironhills, and it says, we need assistance of the utmost haste. The miners of our town have been disappearing while working with no trace of them or their equipment. There haven't been any cave-ins. In fact, we've recently discovered a new area and have laid the track there, but with so many people disappearing, the rest of the workers refuse to go in until we know it's safe. Please, we need your help before our entire town shuts down and we are forced to move.
I see. Well,
This
sounds
looks
like a job to me.
This looks like might be a good one for you. Why? If assuming the mine does not have any much ladders.
You would know that the town of... Actually, roll me a history check.
History, that would be a 23, and I don't think... Yeah.
So you would know that the town of Ironhills is quite proud of their mines. That they are very large, they're very industrial, and that this is not like a small little hole in the ground. These are proper excavations. The dwarves themselves have taken to designing these, so you know that these are quite massive, large mines.
Considering Jetta got a 5 and Moira got a 23, she would probably start telling him that. It's like, don't worry, I have heard of these mines while you're away. The dwarves are quite proud of them, and they be quite well constructed.
What about the rest of you?
Well, what was the perception that I made the 25 at?
So you would have seen that the posting up there that there was a job.
I imagine that Vil had checked the board right as he came in and then was just sitting, waiting. But yeah, okay.
Waiting
so
for,
I go
for
and
someone else
sit.
to show interest.
Cool. So there isn't any new ones. I'll go check it, and I'll go back to the bar and sit.
Yep. No, a lot of the other jobs are clearly older, and probably just the board needs to be updated on what's completed and what's still active. But this appears to be a fairly recent posting.
Fair.
Well, that means that's well enough that you should be able to get in there, but I don't want you going off alone. Should be others around here.
I seeing the board get updated. I'm gonna first just sneakily slide over here to Flora, while Flora's chomping down on some baked goods.
Nom nom
Yes,
nom.
yes, I'm gonna do it stealthily with my 26.
Dang.
Laura,
Oh.
perception check.
I just appear.
Yeah, you
Pop.
just appeared.
I pop. Hey.
Ah!
Oh, sorry. Sorry,
get a
I'm
little-
sneaky. I'm sneaky
I-
sometimes.
I get like pile up in my nose as I was like holding it up to my face. I'm
Ugh.
just like,
You might want to check here. I pull out a rag. Blow your nose. That'll help. It'll burn, but it'll help. Yeah, just like that. Also, good job on the last job being a bear. That you did cool stuff as a bear and spellcaster. That was pretty impressive.
thanks. I try. Don't really know what I'm doing most of the time, but I just sort of do what
Hey
feels
man,
right.
how do you think I made it through the war? I just slapped band-aids on people, hit them with adrenaline, tied some knots, and we all lived. That's about how that goes. You just do what works.
Did you all live? Did anybody die?
I mean, they're not gonna have the best of lives, so they would rather have not. But I mean, I
Sounds
fulfilled
very
my role.
depressing.
Yeah, well, I can't help people regrow limbs. So, gangrene will kill you though. So I prevent that. But anyway, that's not what I came over here to talk about. The dark, dismal past of me being in the war. I see there's I don't know if you saw, but there's a new posting on that board, and I want to keep stretching out my adventuring muscles. I just got back, and I feel like we should get back out there again. I feel like you're dependable. So.
All right. I don't see why not.
All right. Well,
I
you
shove
go.
the rest of the pie in my mouth.
You can keep eating pie. I'll just grab you when we're ready. How about that?
Okay.
All right. And I'm gonna walk over here too, just like patting Flora on the head as I walk by. Like, okay, good job.
Hello, Two Legs. Are you looking for a job?
I mean, yeah, that's why I came over here. I see there's one right there.
Yes. Oh, let me change my voice. Yes, I was looking for seeing if others were interested in this particular one.
What is it? I'm gonna take a quick read of it. And I'm assuming it's the description of what you said already, so I obviously won't make you repeat that since I know what you said. I'll look through it, read it real quick. Like, oh well, I've done mine work before, so cool, that works. We need more people. Great, I already got one.
See, there's a dwarf over there. Maybe
Yeah,
she'd be
she's-
helpful.
Yeah, she'll come. She already said she would. Lucian's around here somewhere, so he'll probably come if I tell him there's money involved, and he can probably get body parts. Ugh.
Oh yeah, what does the job say of a wage?
It doesn't, but there's likely money involved, and/or body parts. If there's body parts, Lucian will come. He doesn't really care about money. If we tell him he can get body parts, he'll come. I'm gonna...
Moria,
Stand up.
real quick, roll me an insight check.
Against me?
Just a straight insight check here.
Who, me?
No, Moria.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I'm not lying.
No, Moira's insight is a 19. Not
Yep.
long, but a Sajetta would be a 10.
All right. So Sajetta, he's not sure what to make of the fact that there's a guy just talking about someone getting paid in body parts. You're a long-standing member of the DDG, but you have never heard of a guild member wanting to be paid in body parts, and that is a little disturbing for you. Moria, however, she's seen some stuff. She's just like, okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. People want to get paid and whatever they need, so I guess that makes sense.
What
Well,
does she do with these body parts?
I don't ask because I don't agree with it, and I think it's a terrible idea. But I think I've judged Lucian enough, so I'm just gonna let him do his thing. As long as it doesn't necessarily interrupt my day-to-day life, I'm just gonna have to
There's been
flash
plenty
and put another horror into the back of my mind.
Moira will
Yeah.
speak up and say, there's been plenty of jobs where you've been paid in dragon carcasses.
Yeah.
Yes, but I make things out of dragon carcasses.
This is a little worse. Anyway, I think we need more people, so I'm just gonna kind of turn to the foyer.
Everybody all here for the job?
Great. Yes, I was about to make an announcement. I take it you're in for a job?
Oh, yes.
All right, cool. We're
Shadow
doing
would
some.
hold up the scroll he got from Rusty. Says, I have
Great.
my own business to take care of, but my recent bride here was looking for a job while I am away.
I think we have almost the makings of a party. We got me, we got her, we got you. And I point over to Flora, who is just demolishing baked pastries.
I'm probably
Lucian's-
making like a huge mess of the table as well. Like,
Yeah.
Probably all
Lucian's
over your
around here
face.
somewhere.
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
find
yeah, yeah.
Lucian. He's around here somewhere. But
Pie
we could
eating
probably
contest.
do with another person.
Yeah.
I'll go see if I can find anyone. Let me go find Lucian in the process. I'll be back. I'm gonna like to imagine I'd probably see Garth just hanging out there.
Yes, you see this Gith warrior. What kind of silverware are they?
They are like very fine silver china. Does that mean making an echo? Yes.
Yeah, seems to be.
That was my fault.
No worries.
It's like it's very nice silver. Well, I guess you can't have silver china.
You could have a china plate and
Silver
silverware.
utensils and a silver plate, like
Dang.
nice enough to, if I clean it well, I could polish it and it'd be like a mirror.
That's really nice tableware you have, sir.
Oh yes, fond memories, and I'll like slip it like back in my you can see like awkwardly I'm trying to like tuck it in my bag where like a plate is not supposed to go.
I'm not gonna. I don't really care about tableware that much. I'm not gonna try and take it. Whatever. You keep your tableware. It's okay. Anyway, there are a bunch of us are gonna go on a job to some mines. Do you want to come? Or are you busy with table stuff?
No. I've thoroughly cleaned my plate. I'm ready.
I'd hope so before putting a moldy plate in your bag. That would
Is,
be gross.
Is Vera a ranger?
No. A druid. Wildfire.
I'll just point over and be like, well, we're all accumulating over there. So
ready to go. Let's
I gotta go find somebody else first.
No.
Hey, Rusty, you seen Lucian?
Yeah, he's doing some stuff in the back. I'll send him a quick message. And you just
Cool.
sort of see like Rusty, like looks down, and you could see that he's Wait, do you have the observant feat?
Me? No. I just have a passive of 15, and I'm
well-
looking at Rusty, so...
Yeah, but yeah, he's being discreet, and so you can't fully read his lips.
I know Rusty from way back, so when he's trying to be discreet, I will turn my back, and I know how to pick up Rusty's body language. I will let Rusty do Rusty stuff. It's more of like, hey, get him for me, please. I turn around and wait for him to get him.
So yeah, he sends a message and saying, "Hey, there's one of your friends is looking for you." Sends Lucian a message.
Lucian just thinks to himself, I hope it's not one of the morons. And he walks out of the room and kind of like wipes some dried blood off of his cloak.
I'm not gonna ask because I don't want to know. We're going on another job, and I figured you would probably want to come.
Moira is going to excuse herself and she's going to go talk to the dwarf.
If you're interested, I'm sure there will be things for you to collect, but when you do it, just give me a heads up first, because I don't want to see it anymore. So just,
I'll
you
tell
know,
you to turn around.
that's all I ask. Just be like, hey, sunglasses or earmuffs or whatever you do to children, just tell me, and I'll go the other way. I just don't want to see it anymore.
Usually
Consider
earmuffs.
me in.
All right, cool. We're all gonna be over there. Oh, and Flora's coming again too. The girl who turned into a bear yesterday, she's coming too.
Oh, wonderful.
Not
At
the
least
morons,
he's
though.
not the morons.
Yes. So
You know, it's a wild world when Flora is not put in the category of the morons. I fully understand the context here, but I just needed that stated.
Flora, in Lucian's mind, is shockingly more competent than those other two.
I mean, wisdom 18, yo.
all right. Well, I'll meet you over there.
She would trot up to Flora and says, "Hello, young two legs."
Hi. Have we met?
No, but I have been here too often. But we were going to the Dwarven Mine, and I heard you were coming.
Oh yeah, I'm. You know, someone asked me to come along, and well, it's either that or stay here and just eat pie. Wait, why don't I just stay here and eat pie?
Because pie always tastes better after a job well done.
I have had the pie here. It's good for it is good for a dessert, but it certainly is not very healthy to
Oh,
balance
don't
your
worry.
body.
There's mince pie as well. That's a dinner pie. Got both options. Look, you can have pie for every meal of the day and dessert, and there's lots of different options. It's a very versatile food.
It's hard to make up in the vast wilds of the north.
Oh yeah, no, I don't make my own pie, but if other people are going to give it to me, then I'll eat it.
I am Moira.
Flora.
I am a druid and shamanist from the tribe, from the mountain tribe.
I'm a druid of nowhere, and I make flowers. And she pulls out her staff of flowers and just poofs a daisy and hands it to you.
You study the earth then. I have focused on the sky.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in the sky. More like a flowers and animals sort of person. But I acknowledge that the sky's there. They're pretty. The stars are nice. Not my
Perhaps I could show you a few things about the stars. My mother was a star reader, and I have followed in her footsteps.
I'm not really that great at reading.
It is much more interesting than reading what you two legs call a book.
I mean, you can learn a lot from books.
Do you not call them books? What do you call them?
The
If you have extra legs doesn't mean you don't have a similar sort of brain.
books are not something that our tribe uses. We use papyrus and scrolls. The process of binding paper between two wooden slabs is not a useful thing for us.
Where do we have to meet for this job? I know we have to go to the mines, but is there a particular person we have to wait for, or can we just go?
Bounce.
Because I'm ready to go. I've been sitting around for a few hours and getting kind of antsy now. Now that I have a goal, I wanna get there.
As you
Bill's ready
reread,
for the kill.
as you reread the message, it does ask that you go talk to the guild master or the mine, basically the guild master in the town of Ironhills.
Patience. It is a long journey to the mines. We do not need to rush ourselves.
Lucian's left already.
Well, we already got a person in our party who's leaving, so I'm gonna go.
Bill's gonna follow. Bill's leaving.
All right.
I'm going
Flora
to
grabs
gather.
a pie for the road, but then
Moira, if there's any Muffins, grab me a bran one, please.
A
That's
muffin?
right. Basic bran muffin.
Nice.
I
She
know
would
the
go
health
over to Suchetta and give him a kiss goodbye, and then follow the rest of the party.
Okay, as you get ready to leave, Flora, roll me a perception check, please. 15. You notice as you are leaving, one of the mage hands suddenly darts over towards you and slips what could only be described as a cherry calzone into your pocket
Oh boy.
as a little road trip present.
Did you just get a cherry turnover to go? 'Cause
I'm
That's
pretty-
great.
I'm pretty sure I just got a Pop-Tart, guys. I'm really excited about
Ain't
this.
nothing wrong with a Pop-Tart for the road,
I'm-
man.
I'm putting this in my inventory right now.
I would recommend that you eat it eventually, because it's not really magical at all. It's just that
It's just going to
Rusty-
crumble into your inventory.
Yeah, Rusty saw how much you were enjoying them, and he thinks that you are hysterical and sassy, and he respects you for it, and so he wanted to send you off on a little going away present.
It's not a Twinkie. They don't last forever.
Exactly.
Right. Well, like, I'll eat it. Okay, fine. I won't put it in my inventory, but I will make sure that I, in character, eat this Pop-Tart. Maybe in a little bit, because I'm currently full on. I've made sure I gorged myself a little bit before I left. So I'm not
and-
currently hungry.
Real quick, because I know you are all set up. For Garth, Moria, and Vil, do you have dark vision?
Wood Elf here.
I already
So,
set everybody up with it, I think.
I do not believe centaurs do not have dark vision.
All right, fine. I'm just a bad DM riding on the coattails of greatness.
Oh my god.
Hey, that's
give me
the
that
way.
much
That's the way you ride there. It's
That is true, you know.
a ride, man.
If you get there, it doesn't matter how you
Suchetta
get
has
there.
goggles of the night. That was from one of his early games, but that's all. His inventory.
All right. So then, it is a couple days travel up to the town of Ironhills, but I'm going to speed things along so we don't have a super long game like we did last night. But eventually, you make your way to the town. You arrive there, and you talk with Frank, the guildmaster. He tells you that they've been doing some expansion work. They found a new area that they started working in, and after they sort of broke into this new area, they started noticing some weird things happening, and then some people started disappearing. And the strange thing is, it's complete and total disappearance. There are no bodies whatsoever being found. There's no equipment being found. It's as if, they're just being completely abducted.
Oh, that's
Each
weird.
night on the travel up here, she would watch the stars, and if Flora was listening, she would tell her about the stars and Druidic.
So you make your way, you get the information, and he says, we don't have a whole lot because the mine's been shut down for a couple of weeks now, but we do have a decent reserve going in there. Be more than happy to give you 300 gold apiece if you can just clear us out and help us out. We have no idea what's really going on in there, and the men are getting restless, and I fear that if we can't get going again, we're not gonna be able to survive much longer here.
So I take it there's no eyewitnesses?
No, are you kidding me? We don't even know when they're disappearing. They come back from their breaks, and next thing you know, I'm missing 2 guys.
Dang.
But he gives you permission to head to the mines, and he walks with you.
Have you adapted the buddy system?
Yeah, why do you think that they're missing 2 at a time? That's the first thing we did.
Taking both of them.
I don't think
Both of the buddies.
Get to that, but
I mean, what do you want us to do? Buddy up like 10 at a time? Like, really doesn't make for effective work?
I don't know if you saw the end of that, but she said, have you tried the buddy system? 4 legs are better than 2.
We'll figure out what's happening to your folks.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. You know, you head into the mines, and then it's a spiral staircase that leads down to the main floor, and then just follow the tracks. It'll get you where you need to go.
Is it lit down the tunnel, or do we need to bring our own light?
I'd say bring your own light. You know.
All right, I'm just
haven't
gonna.
had anyone down there to light new torches or refill lamps in a while.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pull out one of my 2 remaining pints of oil and fill up my torch and my lantern, and then I will just light it and hook it on my backpack as we head down there. So I'll get 30-30. I did not set it up for myself or Lucian because I did everybody but us.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, I need to actually turn on. Yeah. There we go. Lucian, you good?
Probably.
There we are. I see me down here now.
I'm just gonna. I don't know if there's anything. Can you just put me in a dark spot of the cave real quick to test? Well, that's out of the map.
Well, yeah.
Yes, it works.
Cool. There you
All
go.
right.
I have an idea.
Well,
I would like to investigate these buildings. See if there's anything I could glean from that.
Roll me investigation check.
I guess I'll do the same over here.
Okay.
Right before we run in there.
Lucian, this looks like a supply hut of sorts. But judging by the state of disrepair and the nice level of dirt in there, it looks like it has been used in a couple weeks, which checks out with what the foreman said about not being able to get people to come up here. Julian, with your 19, about the same. There's some papers, some notes. This looks more like the foreman's shop. You find some notes that talk about... do you read Dwarvish or no?
No, but I know Flora probably does. I'm like, Flora, can you read this? I can't read it.
So you find some notes that are in common that talk about... some of the expansion plans, some notices about getting some new investors from Zendretta, as well as trying to work with the college to maybe get some geologists or some metallurgists to come down and look at some new potentials. Flora, if you are helping with this, you would see some notes in Dwarvish, sort of giving some caution from the dwarves who were assisting with this mine that, they did find this new structure that opened up, but they're afraid that it's not fully stable, that the foreman was a bit too hasty in laying out the track, that they didn't properly secure some of the ceiling, and there's a risk of cave-ins.
So there's something about it being risky. There's no horses down there. There's no stable, and there's something about a track, but I don't understand if there's no horses why they would need a horse track.
Am I smart enough to figure out what I think she means?
Roll me a straight intelligence check. No. You think that maybe...
I mean, I agree with her.
Yeah, you think that maybe they're looking to create an underground horse track for races, but you're not exactly sure why. And you do have the notes about the new investors, and so you're thinking maybe there's like a rich benefactor who's like, I need an underground horse track right now. And this is what's going on.
Okay.
But Julian, you do also find 2 flasks of oil in there that you gather. There is a nicer looking lantern, but it is in a state of disrepair, and you imagine that this was like the foreman's personal lantern that he would carry around with him.
Fair.
While everybody's investigating, I'm gonna go ahead and watch from inside the cave to see if anything tries to come out at us.
Okay.
Also, for the sake of vision, anyone who has dark vision, I have my lantern that just hangs on my backpack, so if you're behind me, you might go blind. So, it's a bright lantern, so you might want to be in front of me.
Okay.
Just for the sake of dark eyes,
Fair. Good call. Yeah, but I don't see much, I suppose.
No, with the 10, it looks like
A cave.
a mine entrance. You do see the starts of a mine track or mine shaft railroad tracks, mine cart tracks. But Mora, what was the survival check for?
I was trying to say she is looking for tracks.
There are not any tracks really leading in or out. It's a well beaten path. You imagine that there have been hundreds of workers, crossing through here, and so it's very well beaten down, but nothing recently.
But she was also, before she did that, she had cast light on her staff.
All right. So I will go ahead and what is that? 2020?
Yep.
And since we're activating stuff, when Lucian walks out of the building, his crossbow's gonna get a little frosty as I activate my Crimson Right.
Oof, 4.
4.
That's rough sauce, buddy.
Better than the last game where I got 6 right off the gate.
That's true. That is true.
You improved.
Better than the fact that he took 4 piercing damage in the tavern.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, what do you all wish to do?
I think we should just go check it out. Looks like we got a couple different directions. Want to go to the
Garth
right
will
or
lead
to
the
the
way.
left? All right.
So I can see the furthest, so I
Yes,
think
I'm sure.
I lead.
I believe Vil remembers you, Garth.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
I'm pretty dang sure. I
Okay.
think when we met those centaurs, you were there.
Yes, that is correct.
So he'll follow.
Garth is going to peek around here.
All right. You see what looks to be a wooden bridge hanging over a chasm to a central pillar, as well as some mine cart tracks. Plunging down along a ramp, you imagine, to a lower level.
All right. I'll say to everyone, well, it looks like it leads down here, and we may want to start this direction. And then I'll lead the way, and I'll move up significantly.
Are you coming?
Wow.
I'm sorry?
She would say, Flora, dear, are you coming?
Uh-oh.
Flora's probably behind us. Her computer's probably just being funky.
Yeah, my roll 20 isn't loving life. In general, if I'm way behind you and I haven't said anything, just assume I'm following the crowd, because it does weird things.
That's fine.
Would it not be easier to follow the mine track?
Yeah, that's what I was going up to do. I want to investigate, see what's up here.
Okay.
Flora can just pull up with me if you want to pull her up there. That way Flora can see.
Is this
Wham!
a staircase in the middle here?
So no, that is it's a wooden platform that's circling around a central stone pillar in the middle. You imagine that they, when they were excavating, they left that there for structural support of the roof. But as you approach there, roll me a perception check, please. Just Garth.
Oof.
Nice.
All right. So, Garth, you come up to the edge and you sort of look around and you see this, large cavern. It descends downward, a good solid, 150 feet down. Very quiet, but you do hear some chittering sounds and what sounds like scraping metal. from lower down. To your right, this here is about a 20-foot drop or so, and you see that as Moria's assumption is correct, the cart starts there on the left-hand side, and it circles around the outside, sort of spiraling downwards in a corkscrew fashion.
All right. So I'll look back at everyone and I'll say, like I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's some kind of metal scraping sound. So something is down there, but I cannot make it out. So we should absolutely proceed with caution. But it looks like we're going to have to go back and start on the left side.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Turning around.
Turn around.
The tracks feel
Every
stable
now and
when
then I get a little. Sorry.
put a foot on
No.
them.
Yeah, they feel secure. They feel solid.
All right, I'm going to stick to the wall as I begin walking forward.
I'll
Okay.
follow Lucian.
And who has the lantern again?
Me! On my back, and Lucian has a torch, so the two of us have bright lights.
All right,
So
I'm
I would say let the people with dark vision go ahead of us so they're not blinded by our light.
I'll try to scoot ahead. That's all right.
That's fine. Yeah, that works, so you're not blinded by our
Yeah.
visages.
Listen, Lucian don't care about no one.
I mean,
He'll sooner
it's
use
true.
you for his own purposes.
That's true, it's true, it's true.
Oh, I guess I didn't see the the plank on the other side. All right. There's a room up here.
I know this is a dead end on the map, but anything of interest in this corner?
Not that you can see.
Okay.
You imagine that this is just a place where they would, park a cart that might be in the way.
Garth.
There are no carts parked.
I'm gonna pull my shield and my sword out, and I'm gonna motion like I'm gonna clear the room, clear this area, and see what's here.
Before everyone begins walking forward more, I'm going to use my free trait, Merge with Stone, to cast Pass Without Trace.
Nice.
Ah, yes.
I was about to do something like that too.
So if you're doing that, what I want to do is make it so that it's less brightness from, my bright ass lamp. Because what's the point of hiding if I'm showing everyone everything. So I'm going to lower the hood on my lantern, which will reduce the light to just dim light of 5 feet.
All right.
But also the little thing I put around me, which I'm assuming you can see, but nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
That is my weapon of warning radius from the dagger that I have on my hilt. So anything in that radius, if it were to, basically in that radius, we cannot be surprised. So,
Okay.
Just so you.
Can everyone see the yellow circle around Lucian?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That is the pass without trace circle.
Cool. Here's
So-
my sleight of hand plus an additional 10. Not sleight of hand. Stealth. Whoops. Wrong one.
Yeah, I'm going
It's
to
the
roll
same.
me
It's
some stealth
still a
as well.
10. So it's 26 total because it's the same modifier.
Okay.
22.
Oh, stealth time?
26. So, and if you'd like to move stealthily, you can. No one's saying you have to.
So
But
I guess it's an 18 with Pass Without Trace. So that 8
Yeah.
feels less pressing.
22.
So that would be a 12 for me.
Plus.
you
Why do you
have,
have-
you
why
have
do you have
disadvantage.
Yes.
Why?
Scale mail.
Armor. Ah.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Well-
Okay.
Playing white dragon scale mail.
That'll do it.
Oh yeah.
Technically still a
Everyone
12,
else, feels
Yeah.
very stealthy, and Moria, you're up there. You're like, I'm being extremely stealthy, and your hooves are just making
Yes.
contact with each and every bit of
I guess
iron.
I didn't describe it very well when they came in, but so Zeta was in red dragon armor and she is in white dragon armor.
Aww. Garth, are you moving up into those side rooms?
Yeah, I want to just do a perception check.
Okay,
Just
go ahead and
one.
roll me. They look empty.
It looks clear, guys. I'm gonna move to the left.
Okay. It appears to be an empty room. Looks like there's some iron scraps, some raw materials. You gather that this might be a room where they're bringing up some stuff to be analyzed to see, quality, content, things like that, stuff that might be useful.
I'd like to do an investigation check just to see if there's anything specific that stands out.
No. A lot of basic miner's tools, a lot of little metallurgical tools for determining density, hardness, toughness, things of that nature.
All right. Then I'll come back out and be like, it's nothing in there.
And I would just say that you find similar things there in the other room as well.
Okay. All right. All right, guys. I guess we can descend.
Peep
Julian,
these stairs real quick.
so that right there, I'm going to move you back here. That's about a 10-foot ledge. That
it doesn't. I have
goes up.
second story work. I can just climb up without it costing me any additional stuff. As a thief, I'm just scamper right up for 10 feet of movement. But then I'm just going to peep this staircase over here and see that it curves.
It's a curved staircase that is leading downwards.
I look to the group and I whisper, "I'm going to try something. So just be prepared." And I reach into my bag and I move my hands around really quickly trying to find something, shuffling through, and I find a hand of ball bearings and I'm just I'm gonna yeet 25 ball bearings down the stairs.
Okay. You do that. Everyone,
and as soon as I do that, I'm just gonna pop myself around this corner.
Okay. You throw the ball bearings. You hear them start to clatter and tink down these metal or wooden stone stairs, bouncing off walls and everything. And Garth, Lucian, and Vil, roll me a perception check, please.
Alrighty. You said perception.
Yes.
Man.
I will say the 12 is high enough. Vil, you see a ball bearing come rolling out from down here.
Oh.
And nothing is chasing it, huh?
I can't see where you're.
I didn't see. Okay, so
Over
ping
here.
it again. Where it's coming from, please.
Over here to the right.
Right. Yeah, I have a ping.
There it is.
Oh, now I can
Okay, cool. My window wasn't aligned right. Okay. So
these are steps to spiral down, and this is a ledge, and
Yeah, so these are steps that lead upwards into some natural caves that are being used as rooms over here to the left, and then there's a hard ledge right here with a eventual staircase that curves down, and you see an opening over here that you gather is connected.
they won't be disappearing from their rooms. So,
Well, looks like the only way is down, because those ball bearings seem to just come right back out, so.
right,
Also be
There's
careful, if
nobody
you
in
slip
there.
on them, you might fall.
right.
Don't fall.
They fell through the wooden slats
Okay.
and dropped down below.
Because I would have laughed had someone slipped on them and fallen. Knowing me, it would have been my own luck.
just 25, I don't
Oh
think
gosh,
it's
now I wish Flora did, but too late now.
I mean, I don't know. You ever try to walk into over 25 ball bearings? You'll fall.
I mean, you could do it again if you want.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Probably got a couple hundred more in there.
I have 975 in there. I have quite a few more. Right, short.
You don't
Garth?
have ball bearings in Sasha.
So from right there, Garth, you can see that the railroad tracks do continue downwards here, but then also off to the side here, there appears to be a staircase cut into the wall that leads down as well.
Down, down, down.
There appears to be a staircase over here. I think we should trust the staircase more than we should trust the tracks.
Stairs are not exactly easy, unless they are wide stairs.
They appear to be.
Staircase.
They're wide enough that two people could walk side by side, so you'd have someone being able to go up while someone else is going down.
But it would be awkward to do it both going up or both going down.
Sorry, say that again?
This goes to a central column.
Yeah, so this is a central, column of stone that they carved around while they were mining it in order to give a central support for the roof.
Can light be cast on more than one thing at a time?
Nope, just one.
Yep, it is a non-concentration spell, but you can only cast light on one thing at a time.
Why is she in the light of these other people with torches? She will temporarily unlight her staff and cast it on a rock.
Okay.
And kind of look like chuck it over the edge.
Okay. You chuck it over the edge. Does light have a distance?
It's 20/20, so basically as far as you think that a person could see. Or you mean like spell range?
Yeah.
I think it is touch or 20 feet.
It is touch. Yeah, no, that's not.
I think you can actually throw it and it'll stay lit.
Yeah, I mean you can throw the object and the object will definitely stay lit, that's for sure.
I was just wondering
I think you're talking about spell range, right?
No, I was wondering if there was like a distance, like if you went so far away from it, it would stop working.
Oh, no.
But nope, there is not. So you light up this rock, and you drop it down, and you watch it fall about 150 feet or so down, and you see it plink down onto the bottom.
And I don't see anything unusual other than a pit.
Not from that distance, no.
Okay. Then I will recast light on the staff.
All right. Which way you guys going? And who's going first?
I'd love to go down the stairs. I'm just praying that there's nothing waiting for me at the bottom of the stairs. If you guys could please
here, if you let me get up there with you, I have a dagger which can let us know so we won't get jumped. Basically, I'll just stay close to you because the DM can see the range of it, but it's basically 30 feet all around me. My weapon of warning will let us know if there's anything like hidden. Basically, we can't be surprised.
All right, well, hold still, the two of you right there for a moment.
I'll just stay on your hip, or at least a little bit behind you.
Move you over.
It's like, where am I going?
Where the hell did they go? What the? What's going on?
They went down. They went. They're gone forever.
Julian.
I'd be following
Julian.
pretty close behind because I have the spell active.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Adrian. Adrian. We did it, Adrian.
So is everyone moving down?
Yeah. Do you want us to roll new stealth checks since we've come into a new area?
No.
Damn. Okay. I'm gonna have a 26. I don't really care too much. Or 22.
You have all been moved, so if you are wondering where your token is, slide to the right.
If you hold shift and click, it will pop
Slide to the left.
I was just about to make that reference.
Crisscross.
We can cha-cha our way down these stairs. Alright.
Cha-cha real smooth.
Turn it out.
You all see what you see.
What is this?
It appears to be a storage room.
Okay, that looked like a shrine.
It probably is a shrine of some kind, but not in this game.
I'm gonna sneak over here.
It is actually, if you'd like to, roll me a religion check.
Sure.
It's been excavated.
Fey Fiend Undead?
Julian, stop moving.
I'm just going around that circle to come back here. I wasn't going any further. I was just staying.
Before the religion, Fey Fiend Undead?
No.
Alright, normal roll. Boom.
Wow.
So you are looking at this, and you're looking at it, and you're like, man, that looks very familiar, and you immediately recognize it as a shrine to the god Moradin, who is the chief deity of the dwarves. So you imagine that this is just a small little shrine to him, praying for, good luck, strong picks, and good ore to be excavated.
Do I recognize this as like a dwarf?
roll me a history check at disadvantage since you are from a dwarfenage and they. And I'll just say a normal history check.
This is why I don't
Not
trust the
disadvantage.
divine beings, because, they placed a shrine here and now they're all dead.
Yep. You recognize this as a shrine to Moradin.
Cool. That doesn't. I don't really have much more information than that. Like, I feel like Flora wouldn't have any more information, but she clocks it.
Yeah, it means nothing to me either.
So, fun facts though. His titles include the Soul Forger, the Dwarf Father, the All Father, and the Creator.
Good for him.
Wow.
The dwarf father.
What did he create?
The dwarves.
The dwarves.
Oh.
No, created a whole storyline for us to follow. That's what
Right.
I'll tell everyone that I see some stuff up here to the left. Because I don't see color, I just see things on the ground. And they may be moving, so we need to proceed with caution.
Roll me a perception check.
All of us?
Sure, I'll say all of you, but Garth, you definitely see something up ahead on the tracks. It is moving. That's
I don't,
persuasion.
I
I
don't
hit the
see
wrong one.
anything just because of how far my light goes right now, so
Yeah.
I can only to like
God, what? See?
Oh.
I can see to like right here, but I don't see anything past that,
Even
so
worse.
I can't see anything.
Is
he's
this
talking
like
about.
is this like a tunnel that goes straight through, or is this like dead end wall?
No, so this right here is you cannot see this track on the other side. This right here is the track that leads up to the next area.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Whoever put the-
for all purposes on this map, dead end wall.
One moment here. Do.
Dead end wall.
Dead end wall. Ta-da!
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Is my weapon of warning alerting me to anything in my 30-foot range?
It is not.
Cool. I don't see anything. I don't feel any vibrations or anything. So I'm just like, okay, I trust your eyes.
So would I be able to know, like, see that these are not dwarves, or just tell that there is something here?
You know that those are. Roll me a nature check. Or an intelligence. Those are not dwarves. They are not dwarves. And moving up to that point, Julian,
Oh,
you
shit,
do
I see
start
it
to
now.
get.
I'm gonna-
out of game.
As soon as I feel these things, I am going to be like, cover your eyes, and I'm gonna lift the hood off of my lantern to illuminate the area with 30 bright, 30 dim,
All right.
because I know that some of us can't see in the dark, so I'm like, screw that. Wham!
Oh shoot! I gave you 35 low light. Whoopsie.
It was only 30 feet. It was only 5 feet of low light.
Yeah, I know. So,
No, that's fine.
so you do that, and the
Oh.
sudden illumination of bright light immediately gets their attention, and we're
That's
going into initiative.
cool. I'm going to
Hooray.
temporarily take a... Well, no, I'll leave that up, because then I can't be
Out of
surprised.
game, at least.
Let me see if this rolls with advantage. It does, and I rolled an 11.
Oh, sure. A nat 20 on initiative. The most useless nat 20.
Hey, man. They're
Hey,
real.
man.
You know, I got a nat 1 and I'm still before one of them.
That's true.
All right, so we will go into descending order. Flora, you are up.
I guess I see the things.
Yes,
They look
I will.
scary.
I will go ahead and say that everyone can roll me a nature check real quick to see if you know what these are.
Nature check.
I'm not that kind of
Fey
druid.
Fiends are undead,
Nope, they
Oh.
aren't.
Yeah, nah.
1, 2, 3,
but I am a
4,
monster hunter.
5. And
I'm just a dude, man.
so you know that these are scary looking monsters. You imagine that they're not friendly. Julian and Lucian, you would know these to be rust monsters.
Hmm.
And you would be able to figure that the scraping noise you heard was them chewing on the rails.
Can I get a quick word off?
Yes.
I just say, I look at our melee fighters and I say, I sure hope your weapons are magical. And that's all I say.
Oh. All right,
Cool.
Laura.
I mean,
it is your
I
turn.
am a level 6 druid, so I think my my B shape is now
You got
magical.
magic teeth.
I got magic teeth, bitches.
He means so that the rust monsters don't eat him.
I don't. There's only 2 of them
Oh,
Yeah.
that we can
now.
see. Okay.
Right now.
Let's. I don't want to go too big, but like I don't want to, go too home. You know what I mean? So I'm going to use my action to cast a. You know what? I'm going to use my action to cast Spark Skin from my staff
Ooh.
Nice.
because I can, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to turn into a bear. Specifically of the cave variety, but for some reason D&D Beyond doesn't have cave bear, so I could be a polar bear if you'd really want me to.
Cave bears there.
It doesn't show up for me. Did it show up for you?
Yeah.
I think you
That's
have
What?
to. You have to specifically look it up on D&D Beyond.
No, if you go into the same thing as I told you yesterday, you can just type in cave under the search bar for CR2 and it pops up a cave bar.
I did that. What? Okay, maybe I'm just drunk. I'm not drunk. I haven't had anything to drink.
But it is the same sets as the polar bear. So.
How is this bear gonna fit past all of us?
That is a great question. That is not my concern.
Maybe I have an idea. Why don't you move through us, which you could do as a person, and then transform here?
You are currently talking to a bear.
Because I was talking to the player because he could move and then transform.
Oh, I know, but
That
you are
should be
currently
good.
talking to a bear.
Hey,
mean,
man,
I
like that we have a bear behind us. Just saying.
No, we're good.
Yeah,
We're gonna move up a little bit. She's gonna be able to get through.
That prevents you from running.
I mean, yeah, I can't do anything else this turn, so I don't know if I want to just like get in melee when I don't know what these guys can do. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick where I am as a bear
I like it.
with
Hanging out
Spark
as a
Skin.
bear. Yeah.
You know what? If I
Skin
could spend my
magic
entire life hanging out as a bear, that's what I would do.
The barkskin bear.
Barkskin bear.
All right. Bill.
Alrighty, so I gonna step right there and longbow. This guy right here.
All right. Roll that attack.
I will. See if I don't. Let's see. 14?
Just hits.
Wonderful. 5 piercing.
All right. You see this arrow fly straight and true, and it hits, and it looks like it does damage, but then the arrow just sort of disappears.
I see. Magic then.
Garth, you are up.
I'm gonna cast. Oh, now I can't see. Put everything in dark mode. I am going to cast Spirit Guardians at 3rd level.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh.
So I'm going for it. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and walk right up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
In there.
It's a 15-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it'll hit the other guy too. Excellent. But it's at the start of their turn. Is that correct?
That's what I was just gonna.
I'm pretty sure that's correct.
Yep.
Yeah, and so I am good. So it will be radiant damage.
Starts his turn there. Okay. All right. Moria.
She is going to cast. She can only see one of them. She's going to move up along the edge there, and probably going to do a Ray of Frost.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ice cold.
Yes, she is a chiromancer. She does her She typically does all ice magic.
Nice.
Let's see here. This is range 60 feet. Yeah. And reduces speed. 1d8 and reduces speed. So, the attack would be a plus druid spell, so plus 6. Okay.
That will miss. Anything else you wish to do on your turn?
No, there's more, not at this time.
Okay. So it is this rust monster's turn, and it has to make a DC 15 wisdom save.
Yep.
All right. They are quite wise, apparently. So is it a half damage?
It is, yes.
Okay. So I round up, so 8 damage, and it has half movement, but it still has 40 feet total, so it's still 20 feet. So it's going to go 5, 10. It's going to take an attack against you.
All right.
Does a 7 hit you?
It does not.
All right. Julian, it is your turn.
All right. So is this rope thing I see right here? Is this
Where?
right here?
Yes, that is a rope.
And is it going up? Is it going straight across? How's it going?
So it is going straight across to a pulley over here.
Great. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I have second story work, so I can climb on stuff without any additional problems of movement. So I'm gonna use all of my movement and basically go here and then hop over there. Just whoop, whoop.
All
And
right.
just, peace out over there.
Roll me an athletics check.
Can it be acrobatics since I'm
I will say acrobatics. Yeah, you acrobatics to
Rope work and everything.
Yep, you're fine. Yeah, you shimmy over the rope and then you just swing and you just land
like
right
a
there.
thief, hop up on the rope. I'm like, ha, 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 just run. Because I figure if I'm over here, the monster can't get me. So I'm gonna use my action to shoot this one with my hand crossbow.
Okay.
Make sure this
Get
thing
him.
is still on. Yes. 13 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay, well I'm gonna use my bonus action and employ my feet and shoot it again, or try to shoot it again. How about a 24?
24 will hit.
Great. It takes 14 total damage because sneak attack applies.
So you launch this crossbow bolt into it, and these are non-magical, correct?
False. It is a magical crossbow, and so any ammo that I shoot from it is considered magical. That's how weapons work. They automatically make the ammo magic.
Okay. Then I guess I should have asked Bill, are you using a magical longbow? No? Okay.
Regular ass longbow.
Okay, then you see it strike in there, and it does solid damage, but it doesn't stick into the creature.
It doesn't do as much damage as I expected it to.
No, it does do the full damage.
Huh.
Your arrow...
I'm just not getting it back.
That is correct. Your
They
arrow
did it a
was
munch.
your arrow was disintegrated upon contact.
Munch.
I'm assuming the arrowhead disappeared, but the wooden shaft is still there?
Yes, but a wooden arrow is at that point just a training arrow.
But yeah,
Well,
And the balance would be all off.
I'd just like to thank you for giving me the shaft there.
You're most welcome.
You lost the tip, got the shaft.
Yep.
But yeah, that's my whole turn because I use my movement to hop over here, and my action and my bonus action to take 2 hand crossbow shots.
All right, Lucian, you are up.
Alright, before I attack, I just want to state my crossbow is also magical, thanks to it being a magical crossbow, and I just learned Crimson Right makes all weapons magical. when
Yes,
applied.
it does. Yep.
So 5, 10, I will go here. Let me make sure my range is good. Yep, just in range. 2 shots to this fella.
All right, let's see if they hit first.
1, 2.
Nice.
Okay.
Well,
So
that's actually 15, 18.
well, it doesn't. It
24.
only had 5.
Oh, well.
So you sink your
Overkill.
crossbow into it, and you just see it like freeze up, and like almost it basically becomes a little rust monster, frozen statue, as it drops dead.
Well, if it only had 5, would you allow me to quick shot that second one into the one in front of Garth?
I will allow it. Yes. Are you still within your range?
5, 10, 15, 20. Yes.
Okay.
be.
Then I
Yep.
will say that you definitely do, and it takes that full 12.
Cool. That's my turn.
Nice.
Okay.
That was awesome.
So, Garth, you see this creature in front of you, and what sort of armor are you wearing?
Real quick, I'm sorry, just for the overkill, when I get a natural 20 on the dice, I can roll an additional Hemocraft die for damage.
It's already okay.
Just
Fine.
the one
Yes,
overkill. Just the one overkill.
yeah.
One more. Well, now you didn't kill him. Time is cyclical.
Yeah, exactly. Garth, what sort of armor are you wearing?
I am wearing metal armor. I am
You
wearing...
are wearing. So it does not go to bite you. Instead, you see its 2 antennas sort of flick out like it's looking for something, and they brush against your chest piece, and you feel like it's not quite as effective as it was before, as it takes a -1 penalty to its AC.
Dun dun dun.
I paid so much money.
Is it magical?
No, I just I couldn't afford the good stuff.
Okay. So that's its turn. Flora, Big Bear Flora.
It has to make the wisdom save.
Oh shoot! Actually, then wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
This one's already taken 5.
Never mind. Never mind. It dies. Also, you see it suddenly. It reaches out to you, but you see it suddenly start to erupt with radiant energy, and it falls over dead.
Woohoo!
But unfortunately, all the noise and confusion.
Draws.
Oh, I was afraid of that.
Draws a grew.
Hey man, where are they coming from? Anywhere in my big old bubble? Probably not.
Nope.
I am right in the middle though. So
You are in the middle. Ironically, though,
just outside probably.
your bubble is encompassing nothing but air.
Hey man, I'm not gonna get surprised from the air.
Yeah, the flying rust monsters. You'll know those ones are coming.
I'll jump off this edge if
Oh,
they're coming.
dang.
Bye.
Flora, you are up.
Okay, I'm up, and there's currently nothing that I see that can attack.
Yep.
I'm gonna. I don't know. I just feel like kind of sad. Like I turned into a bear for this.
You
I
can
think
stay like that for a long time. I think it's like half your level or something.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna be a bear for like at least an hour. But I think I'm just if I can kind of like run up here and just kind of like poke the bodies to feel like I did something.
Yeah.
Like I helped. That's it. That's.
Y-
I mean, if you could say that that's not an action to literally just poke a body for no effect, then I guess I would hold an action for if something came within my melee range. But like,
Okay, that is perfectly fine. So it is the next group of rust monsters, because they're now going to be moving in pairs. So 5, 10, 1 second. Just a moment here, because I need to... We're going to tint this to this color, so I can 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, because it's half movement once it enters into the circle, and it fails its wisdom save, so
Wow.
Oh, like it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 there. And That one succeeds. All right. Vil, it is your turn.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna move up here and probably hit this one with firebolt if I can.
All right. Let's see what you do.
Alright, let's. How's that grab
yes,
you?
that definitely grabs me. Well,
Oh, what the heck?
You got Firebolt as a wildfire druid? How'd you swing that?
I mean, I thought it was a cantrip.
It is, but I don't think wildfire druids get it.
I think it gave me it was on my spell list.
I mean, all druids can have firebolt.
No.
Yeah, I'm
don't
pretty
think
sure
they
that's the
can.
case.
If
Maybe?
so, then I need to get more
I
because
think it might be a case of if you use Roll20 to make this character, it gives you access to every spell.
Oh, yeah, because you definitely don't get it as a wildfire druid.
Oh,
But hey,
Well,
I say keep it.
produce flame can be used to similar effect.
Yeah, but it's
You
not as
can,
good.
create flame in your
But it's
hand.
not the
and then-
same thing.
That was
So-
for, hey, I want it if it's available. That was what that
Yeah,
was.
I mean,
it does not look like it is available.
Oh, so then I will instead. That's maybe why it messed up. I'm gonna throw an ice knife
All right.
as a wildfire druid. Yes.
Hey, that's Gucci. Ice Knife is fun.
Yeah, it really is.
That still hits. So that's 15. Holy smokes. And then the deck save is for the ones next to it, correct?
I believe so. Yeah, and
For
I
everyone.
think they only take
Was
the
it-
cold.
Yeah, so including the guy that you hit, it takes the 7 right away. But
Mhm.
then the cold is if they fail the save. So he takes 7 because you hit him, and then if they both fail, they both take 8. But if they pass, they don't take the 8.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's see. Deck save for the one that got hit. Deck save for the one next to it. They both fail.
Yay. That is nice.
That is nice.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Garth.
Nice.
Sorry. Vil, is at the end of your turn.
That'll do. Yes.
All right.
Nobody to
Garth,
heal.
You are up.
All right. I'm gonna walk up to them, and I will I will hit them with green flame blade.
Oh gosh.
So then I'm gonna do. It's just my regular melee attack, right? And if I hit, then I get to do this.
Then you get to do the 2d8. Yeah. Nice.
That hits. Is that a magical weapon?
It becomes magical with the cantrip.
Oh, because of that's right. Okay. All right. Well, roll your damage.
Can I just say that right then you struck the fear of God in me. I was like, oh my God, no.
He really wants to eat your weapon.
Okay, so 2d8 plus my spellcasting.
He's hungry for it.
So 2d8 plus 4 plus 4.
Plus your regular longsword damage on the first guy.
Well, doesn't matter. That one's dead. So, what's the green fire that leaps to the other one? See if you can get a twofer.
That's 1d8 plus your modifier on the second guy. Oh.
5. So 5 total damage.
You still killed
Oh,
it.
no,
Had 4.
Both rolls increase by 1d8. Oh, no.
It had 4 HP. You killed it.
Okay.
Oh, you slash this. You see this fire blade come striking down onto them, and then as it shrivels up and dies, you see the fire basically expand out and just like engulf the second one, killing it as well.
Fantastic.
Oh, it's dead. Okay. Cool.
And then I have 20 more feet of movement.
Okay.
So then I will walk up. So, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I will quicken. Is it firebolt on this guy here, and I'll just point out like there's more down there, and I'll go for it.
Well,
No.
that one will miss.
All right, so then hopefully I'll illuminate them so everyone can see.
For a brief moment, everyone, you see a.
I don't. There's a big pole in the way.
Yeah, there's a big pole in the way. Lucian might have seen it.
Right,
I don't think I see it.
Yeah,
Just
no,
trying to
you wouldn't
feel
see
I'm
it.
being
Yeah, Lucian. For a brief moment, you was flash of fire over there,
Okay.
and
Alright.
you would have seen them.
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Moria.
Moves up. 20 feet. I heard someone say there was more of them. Wait, no, I was here. So it's 20 feet. Let's move up here between them. Do I see? I still don't see these other ones, do I?
Let me see. With your vision, no, you don't see anything.
Yeah, I move up here looking for the other ones, but I guess I don't see them, so I will hold a frostbite if I see an enemy.
All right. Then it is the other one's turn, and they're gonna go 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Ah, shit.
As it smelled some nice ball bearings
Yeah.
chilling in your
did.
pocket.
I mean, it's true. I have a lot of metal on my person.
Almost 1,000 of them. It's gotta
975 of them.
make a bite attack against you.
Rude.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, it does.
You take 4 piercing damage.
Rude. I'm gonna use my reaction to reduce it by 2.
All right.
Ouch.
And what type of armor are you wearing?
Studded leather.
Studded leather. So as it goes and bites, you see its antenna sort of brush up against you, and you feel like you see a couple of the studs fall off. It's takes a -1 penalty to your
So
AC.
let me ask this: does it only affect metal armor? Because studded
Yes.
leather does not have to be metal. Because it's primarily leather, but the
Okay.
studs don't have to be metal. They can just be like rivets of hardened other
What are
material.
What are your studs made of?
I never thought about it because I don't describe studded leather that often. I don't know. Here, I'll do this. I'll roll a D100, and if it's, I don't know, if it's over, I don't know, pick a number.
75.
All right. If it's over 75, I'll say they're not made of metal. How about that?
That's fair. 25% chance.
They're totally made of metal.
They're
That's
totally made of metal.
fine. That's fine. Hey, I gave it a shot.
You did. I am proud of you for that.
Let me do
A shot.
Let me customize my stuff eventually when I remember how to. I could just buy regular leather at this point. It's the same. All right, that's it. I guess I'm getting bit.
All right, and then
Would my action go off?
I'd say that your action would go off there.
I need to make a con save. DC 14.
19.
I don't. Does it do damage if it passes?
No.
If it's a cantrip, no.
Man, now my AC's 14. Rude.
Uh,
That's fine. That's fine, I guess. All right.
and then the other one's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and it's gonna dash 5, 10, 15, 25, 35. I'm gonna give it the final 5 feet to get to you, but it's gonna make that wisdom save of 20. It takes half, and it's a new turn, so roll your damage.
Right, let me go back up.
not gonna give you that 15 for every single one.
I'll just cast it again, I guess, right?
That's fine, yeah.
Well, last 10 minutes. I don't know.
There you go.
All right. Julian, it's your turn.
Oh, that's rude. I don't enjoy the fact that I just got bitten by this stupid rust monster. But fine. Alright. I'm gonna stick my hand crossbow in its mouth
Okay.
and shoot it point blank in the face. Because,
Okay.
you know, I don't enjoy the fact that I just got eaten.
That will miss.
Rude, I say. Rude. But that's fine. I'm gonna see if it's gonna chase my ass. Disengage is a bonus action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. On the edge for 30.
Make me an acrobatics check for the initial jump. I will say that you just make it. You jump out there, and you grab on, and you sort of slip for a moment, but you're able to pull yourself up and then shimmy
funny.
along the rope.
You know, I never read the actual skill description. It actually says, such as when you're trying to run across a sheet of ice, balance on a tightrope, or stay upright. There you go. I made it. But yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
I look a
Lucian.
little rusty.
Yes, I will begin by walking up here. No, not there. Game. Up here. To be in lovely range. And 2 shots. Pew pew. Pew and pew. that was
First
just one
one,
pew.
both will. Oh,
Was there a
first one will
second
miss. No, I saw Julian's.
Pew.
That will hit
Lovely.
for 8 damage.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, Flora.
Can I physically fit over here? I guess I could go around, right?
Yeah, I'd say that you'd be able to sort of like squeeze and wiggle yourself past.
Just like, excuse me, pardon me, but Owen Bear.
Push Julian off the edge.
So I'm just gonna come around here because that's where I fit.
Nice.
I have enough movement to get there anyway. And I guess these things seem to be going down pretty easy, but I guess I'll just do my bite claw, both of them, at this because I don't think I see anything else that I could attack. So,
Okay.
Just flash om nom nom.
All right.
Where did my character sheet? There you are. Do.
Nice.
That will hit, and that will miss. So you chomp down on it, and you're grabbing it by its bristly back, and as you go to slash, it sort of gets stuck in your teeth a little bit as you pull away, and you just whiff on your slash.
Whiff slash.
Whiffless. Exactly. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yes, no. There would be advantage, so go ahead and re-roll both your bite and your claw. See if you can crit. Oh,
Dow.
all right. Well, we'll keep.
Well, all right.
Well, then. So
Holy cow.
let me. So give that 9 back, and then that's a 6 plus 8, so 14 for the crit. You completely destroy this rust monster.
Does it
ignore
taste
everything I said.
like terrible?
It's got a very strong metallic taste.
All right. I also am going to shoot at this guy with my longbow. If It's my turn, yes? Or
Yes, it is your turn.
all right. Well, here goes nothing. Let's see. No, that's a miss.
That will miss, unfortunately. Anything else you'd like to do?
I guess I'll just start walking up.
Okay.
Probably go that far.
Garth.
So I'll like ask, like, are there any left? To anyone. But let me see here. Let me count.
There's one over here.
Yeah, I don't think I can see that currently, but I assume if I make it here, I could see here.
You see what you see.
Then yeah, I know it's there.
I'm like
then I
teetering,
will-
hoping you don't accidentally knock me off the edge of this and fall down.
I will
Holding
cast,
onto the rope.
Firebolt.
That
Jealous.
will definitely hit. Roll your
Go ahead.
damage.
So
To
jealous.
9.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes. And then I'll move back up.
Okay. Moria.
Well, let's give you a little hot cold treatment. Ray of Frost.
All right. That will hit.
I believe Ray of Frost is a D8. Oh, I closed it.
I think it's 2d8, isn't it?
Yeah, because you're level 5.
Okay. 2d8 plus 1.
You freeze it solid, and it is dead. As we exit combat.
I'm like brushing the rust off of my armor. Oh, this thing's turned into a hunk of junk soon. To get a new one.
Well, I begin walking up, and as I begin walking up, I say, Julian, turn around.
What? Oh, gross. Alright, I'm just gonna run up
And
here by the bear.
I'm gonna get my hands dirty, and I want to rip off some of these antennae.
Is it possible
Oh.
for me to go and like earmuffs
With bear paw.
Jillian? Yeah, with big old bear paws. Like, can I earmuffs and sunglasses at the same time?
Yes, I would say that your paws are big enough that you're able to like pull down the little flaps of your ears, and like you just see like these little claws like covering over the eyes.
Are we saying that Flora's giving Julian a bear hug?
Kind of. But
Yeah. Protecting my innocent eyes.
I'm suddenly now becoming less benevolent and saying that technically Garth did not specify who was immune to his spirit guardian, so I need you both to make wisdom saving throw. I'm just kidding.
All right.
He could probably just drop it. Be like, "Ah."
Nope, no, you were already in there. You were already in there.
True.
Lucian, go ahead
I
and
am an
roll
adult
me a slight. Let me see. What did you roll for your nature check?
Oh, no.
A 19. Go ahead and just roll a sleight of hand check
Sure.
to try to pull these antennas off.
Actually, there are a lot of corpses to work with.
Moira would kind of come over and say, "What are you going to make with these 2 legs?"
With an 8, you unfortunately for the first one, you completely shred them as you're trying to pull them off, and
Yeah,
they sort of crumble away.
You would start to help him after the first one.
If you are helping, then you may continue to roll with advantage, Lucian.
Sure.
Do you not respond to her question?
He would. Give me a second. Doing the roll first.
19, you're able to get one of the antennas off.
Okay. He would respond and say, I appreciate the help, but it's none of your business. And my name is Lucian. If you call me 2 legs again, I will harvest your corpse too when you fall.
If you do not wish to say, that is your choice, Lucian.
Moria, you would gather with that response that this is the body harvester that Julian was talking about. Was the second roll against this one here correct?
Yeah, I would have moved to another one.
Okay, so actually, because that one was frozen, I would say that you would get both antenna because they were frozen and not nearly as damaged.
And of course, I know that these are rust monsters.
Yes, you know that these are rust monsters.
Now I gotta figure out how the hell do I spell antenna.
Antennae.
I lost all of that. I'm just gonna Google continue on.
There you go. It's an in chat for you.
And now doing
Wonderful.
a dexterity save.
Yeah, now make your dexterity save.
I'm trying to drag Flora Bear along with me. She's covering my eyes and ears because I don't know where I'm going.
I take my intent
Alex,
to be moving forward.
Alex, I screwed up there. Make me a quick dex save.
Why? What do I gotta do this time?
Make me a quick dex save. Alright, your armor is not damaged.
Oh,
You're
hey.
able to avoid it. I completely missed the dex save.
I mean, I wasn't gonna call you out
then
on
if
it.
we should,
I was
then
gonna roll with
if you're being nice and going back, the same thing should be done for Garth then.
Well, I don't think Garth actually lost his because the thing
No.
died before it attacked him.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
so-
Garth
Yeah.
didn't lose any AC because it died from his spirit shroud or spirit guardians or whatever.
But didn't the other one? I could have sworn something.
Nope, you didn't get
You're
it.
wrong.
Missed. It missed on the hit.
Oh, by the way,
Ah.
we've gone loud, so I'm dropping the pass without.
Okay. Yeah, I should have done that after combat. So
Just like blindly pushing like a zombie with a bear wrapped around me,
As
trying to
I
figure.
begin
going.
walking forward, and I get close to them, I just say, "You can look now."
Okay.
Does the skin of these things look like decent and usable?
roll me a nature check or investigation.
I would like to investigate this room, just see if there's any previous sign of life.
No, that the corpses don't really seem usable other than the parts that Lucian was going for.
It wouldn't make good leather crafting or armor.
No, this is a very, it's surprisingly tough yet brittle chitin. So you imagine that any armor made from it would not be effective. And Lucian, this appears to be a rust area in very serious disrepair.
Any possible, maybe I could do investigation or survival, any possible, like, old signs of life, maybe movement through here some time ago?
Yes, there is. I will. You won't even need to roll. Like, it looks like this has been used, but not for several weeks.
Okay. So it adds up to what we were told when we first entered.
Yep. And everyone, roll me. No, you won't even need to roll. You would be able to gather. I imagine that Lucian would have, or someone would have mentioned that these were rust monsters.
Yeah.
The lack of equipment found would probably be explained by these rust monsters chilling in the area. So, real quick here, if everyone... There is another level to the dungeon. I will just take you all and show you what it looks like so you can see, but there's nothing really to see further down. It's just a continuation moving down. But
Excellent.
you would follow the path as it leads into what you imagine to be the new area. As you enter in to... Oh gosh, someone's off the map. Can I grab you?
They're gone forever.
They've fallen into the abyss.
You say that, but it's kind of true.
Yeah, it's annoying when that happens.
Huh? Gosh. Alright.
They'll
I found them.
hit the underdog.
You would find yourselves in what would be the new area, but we are going to take a 5-minute break. So everyone, get
Cool.
up, stretch your legs. We shall be back momentarily.
Hey, recording. Be back in 5. Pause.
All right, welcome back, everyone. We have reached the newer area of the mines. As you enter in, it is a very large cavern with good 30, 40-foot ceilings, stalactites. Is it stalactites that hang from the ceiling or stalagmites?
Hey, from the ceiling.
Perfect. Stalactites hanging from the ceiling, stalagmites down on the floors, a few of them connecting to make these beautiful columns. But what would you like to do?
Well,
Walk, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk this way. I'm just gonna start walking this way. Dude, bye.
Yeah, I'll follow.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Julian, hold there.
Alright. I'm a bright light. It's not hard to follow.
Mr. Alex, as the expert on portent dice, can portent dice be used on someone else?
Yep.
Yes. Horton dice can be used on any roll.
I know you can use them on enemy monsters, but
Nope. You
use them
can
on
you
yourself.
can use them on
Padres,
anyone.
You can use them on anything.
What are the rest of you? Lucian, hold there. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I need to hold up here this way to look.
I'm going to stick near the bear.
Garth.
I'll probably come back with the other druids.
Oh, is Garth not there?
Druid party. Druid party.
Sorry.
Is Garth muted?
Is Garth muted?
Did Garth
Nope.
ever check
Nope.
in?
Garth not muted. He might not have checked in. We started without him. That's fine. So as the three of you, I need. Let's see here. I need the three druids to go ahead and roll me a d20 each, please. Straight d20.
Ooh. That was fun.
I'll just roll something with which I have a 0 mod on it.
That is fine. Or you could do it from the. Okay. Well, the bear is taking the lead. Garth, hold there for a moment, please. The bear is taking the lead, and you suddenly hear a rumble as
The Bronx.
the cave-in starts to happen, and I need the three of you to make me a dex save, please.
Oh, crap.
Shield wouldn't help here, would it? Because that increases AC. Okay.
It was dexterity, you said. Saving?
That is correct. Yep, a dexterity saving throw.
I don't have a special an addition for dexterity save, so I just rolled bare dexterity.
Okay. Well, Mora and Vil, you see this cave-in start to happen, and you're able to jump back out of the way. Unfortunately, the bear is not quick enough, and it takes
No.
11 points of bludgeoning damage as these rocks begin to fall down from the ceiling, effectively cutting you off.
Oh, balls.
Oh, splitting the party.
Oh, that's a poop.
Even with a +3 to dex saves, it still would not have passed. I think I hear my mom calling. Yeah, Garth, I'm sure you do. So,
What did the spell do? I mean, mold earth. Does that allow me to cut through rock?
let
that
me
a thought,
see
I
here.
think?
I don't think so. Because I think that's just earth and sand and
Yeah, it's just a
stuff like that.
cantrip.
If
It
you
won't-
target an area of
doesn't-
loose
yeah.
earth, you can instantly excavate it, moving along the ground to pause up to 5 feet away. The movement doesn't have enough force to cause damage. You can change shapes, colors, or both to appear in dirt or stone, spelling out words. If the dirt or stone you target is on the ground, you cause it to become difficult terrain. It would not help you here.
Yeah, I can't cut. I can't.
All right. So you are now free to do what you would do.
Can we heal on the other side of the rock?
Here,
Yeah. Can I ask? Are you all right? Growl if you're okay, Flora.
you hear a very faint growl coming back. You imagine that the faintness is caused by the fact that it has been, muffled by the rocks and everything.
I'd like to investigate whatever this is up here.
You go up and you see it's another cave-in, another collapsed area, but it appears to be some sort of gems, but nothing that appears to be valuable.
I'm just gonna keep going this way. I can't go
Um,
back, so.
Keep going or go to get the dwarves for help. But I don't think the dwarves are going to want
Julian,
to solve the problem.
hold there for a moment, because this is going to be a little bit awkward. As you come here, do. Ooh,
Oh,
as you
Are
take
you gonna
8
kill me
damage.
with the thing that almost killed my rogue the first time?
No,
Rude and traumatic.
no, this is
Anyway.
not that thing. As a
Future.
8 piercing damage, as one of the stalactites falls from the ceiling and impales itself on you, and then tries
Ouch.
to start biting on you.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge to get half of that away. Because, just go bang. So I take 4 instead of 8.
Yep.
Alright. Well,
Wait a second.
shit.
Forgot to do this. Boom. As this is now suddenly appearing.
That's rude.
And as you sort of dodge out, it starts to try to slide away towards the wall.
Can I attack it?
You may certainly try.
Cool, I'm gonna shoot it twice.
Okay.
Pow, pow.
Actually, no, I'm gonna stand still, use my bonus action, steady aim, try and square it up and shoot it in the face so I can shoot it with advantage.
All right. You
Take it
do
sneak
so.
attack if I can do it. 12?
12 hits.
Alright, 17
And-
damage.
You kill it.
Nice.
Get out of here, stupid thing.
Way to
And I'm
go,
gonna look
Julian.
back and be like, ow! Look out for the rocks. Knowing that there's rocks there that can follow me then, can I use my action, bonus action, and movement to just super speed through this cave over here and just try to avoid these rocks from hitting me and just look around?
Okay, where do you run to?
First I'm gonna just sprint down here.
Okay.
And then just because I have 90 feet of movement every round, so I'm just I'm not even being quiet. I'm just booking it around this cave. Probably drawing
Okay.
attention. And once I get there, I'm going to go up this way too. So just,
All right.
and then down here.
As
Just keep on doing this.
you
boy.
head up to here,
Oh no!
I will say that these are at disadvantage because
Okay.
you are trying to
Not get them to land on my head again.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
Giving up my sneakiness to just...
does an 18 hit you?
You know it hits me. Why
As
ask
you-
that question? Why you gotta be like that?
And
Yeah,
then
it's, ow.
nat 1. All
No.
right. So
Ow.
as you see 2 more drop from the ceiling.
Alright. Maybe I'll stop running around like a lunatic.
Yeah,
As you
maybe.
take 3
Maybe I
more.
won't let things hit me in the head.
Did it bother anyone else that there are tracks, all these tracks here in this new section?
Well, it's crumbling. I think it's just crumbling.
Right.
You would be able to deduce that, yeah, this is a combination of the floor being unsettled and cave-ins, as well as the fact that there were rust monsters chewing on the metal.
In addition to the fact that the DM's a sadist.
They broke into a new set of tunnels that already had tracks, though.
No. They, from the notes that Julian found and Flora horribly misread,
Yeah.
the foreman was quick to have tracks laid to try to get to excavating right away, but the dwarves were concerned that they didn't do enough to brace them structurally.
Okay. So this wasn't.
You know, this is exclusively my fault for saying
Yep,
for not sharing information. I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Where's the damn horse track?
Yep,
You
Julian
happens.
is looking for this horse track. I was promised a horse track.
Well,
Me too. We even brought a horse.
Yeah, we kind of did. Are these monsters trying to attack us still, or are they just like falling?
They are falling, and then as seeing that you're not dead, they're immediately starting to climb up towards the sides. Slowly.
These stupid things.
No, you cannot hear anything.
Because he took off running.
Well, can
Yeah.
would I see these creatures drop as Julian just sprints?
Oh yes, you are seeing these things just plummet to the ground as Julian is just running through.
As I see the other set drop, my roll 20 is being really laggy for some reason, so bear with me. I will take my 2 shots at this one here that I just marked.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hold on. Sorry, everything's being really slow. 1, 2. Hopefully they went through. I clicked it twice, but everything's being real slow for me.
13.
First one went through. Yes, it's dead.
Cool.
The other 3, you are clear to proceed. I will stop you as becomes prudent.
Well, I want to keep an eye out for these stupid things above my head to not have them fall on.
Bill, question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nat 1. Bill, you are walking along, and suddenly this drops down next to you.
All right.
And then it starts to try to.
So if I
slither
can whip
away.
out my scimitar.
Absolutely.
All right.
And Moria and Garth, you would both see this thing suddenly plummet.
Where is it?
What appeared to be a solid stone ceiling.
No.
Ray of Frost.
That will miss.
That will miss. I know.
Go ahead.
Do we get it?
Ooh!
Yep, that definitely hits.
A Ray of Frost.
I think your minimum damage would kill it. Yes, because you still have the 16 on top. Yes, you freeze and this thing just sort of shatters. It was about 10 feet up on the wall and it just shattered as it was trying to climb up and escape.
Ice cubes.
Yep.
It's a no legs.
I mean, I guess I sprint down there and I saw some stuff, but I'm gonna do my double recon over here and just go like, I'll go 60 feet over here and then probably double back to like right there if I need to.
Okay.
Remember, I cannot be surprised.
With it's within 30 feet of
basically,
you.
whenever I run, if I'm running through its space and it's with 30 feet, because you said these are only 15 feet high roofs, right?
No, I said they're 30 to 40 feet.
Well, anything within 30 to a whole sphere.
Oh, I know.
But if it falls into the space, I can't be surprised.
That is true. That's why these are not at advantage attacks. These were straight attacks.
Excellent. I like that. I'm gonna keep running though. And just keep going around until I
Does an 18
die, I guess.
hit you? Hold there for a moment, Julian, please.
I'm yelling, hurry up, you guys are slow.
Garth, does an 18 hit you?
Aw.
All right. As you take 1 point of damage as this thing falls down on top of you.
Tries to make out with you.
And it tries, yeah,
It's like a flaccid earworm just.
and then it tries to slide away as it sees that you're not dead.
All right, then I will get off an opportunity melee, or
Absolutely, and then you could slash at a. It has 10 feet of movement, so it's not getting far,
all right,
and it has no other attack other than drop.
then I will make good use of booming blade.
The 10 will hit, or is that no? That's the damage.
Yeah, what happened there?
I don't know.
Do I just do a regular melee?
I think you do a regular melee and then hit the thing with the thing. Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
Yeah, you kill it. You slash it. Doesn't even need the booming blade portion.
All right. And then this ground over here. Can
Mhm.
we tell? Can we see that it is? I guess not necessarily fragile, but uneven.
It is uneven, yes. It does, however, appear to be stable. It doesn't seem like, it's constantly shifting.
All right.
You imagine that this is just the natural floor.
All right.
I will say, before Julian, goes any further, Flora or Lucian, are you guys moving up at all?
I mean, maybe a little bit. I don't have anything specific to do.
I will eventually. I need to fix my roll 20. Everything's really slow.
That is fair. Alex, question for you.
Huh?
Does
Probably.
a 17 hit you?
Man.
Oh crap!
Yeah. I think I know what this is about to be. If we get hit by stupid rock things, I think I know what this is. Gonna get pulled. Stupid ropers. Yeah, it hits me.
You see
Gotta hate
one
ropers.
of the stalagmites suddenly launch a tendril out at you, and you would almost have surprised you, except you suddenly got a shimmer from your blade
Yep.
as it lashes out and grabs you, and you are now currently restrained.
Well, that's
Oh
rude.
crap! These guys are not to be fucked with.
Okay.
We're just gonna. I don't even know what a good restrain. There we go.
I can't move, huh? I'm just yelling out,
Uh,
ah! That's all I yell out.
Where do I hear
And,
that from?
You hear that coming from up ahead, where you saw Julian darting around like a madman.
Got it.
And it uses its real ability to pull you in 25 feet.
Gross.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Rude. Do I see anything else in here that while I'm being
No. It looks like just this big thing chilling back here.
Okay, cool. Alright.
And with that, we'll go ahead and kick off initiative.
Because my computer.
Everyone can go ahead and roll.
Because my computer's being really slow, and I wanted to do some stuff, but I couldn't because I had computer problems. Could I go back in time and roll something to check out the anatomy on these things to see if there's any harvestable bits?
Absolutely.
Shitavarino.
Everything's just being really slow for me. I wanted to do so much, but I couldn't because it's taking ages for me to load stuff. What do you want me to roll to check out the anatomy before I roll initiative?
Nature check is fine.
Alright. Boom.
Nine.
Got it.
11. There's not a whole lot on these things. They're basically a giant, big, fleshy tube with some claws that you imagine are good for holding on. So I'd say with the 11, you'd be able to pull out a couple of the claws, but they're not really usable for much.
Could I theoretically just... How big is it?
I mean, it's a medium creature. It's probably about 5 foot long.
Okay, so could I, like shove it into my bag?
I'd say it would require some assistance to do so, just because of the size and the fact that there doesn't really seem to be any bones in it, so it's like a giant fleshy tube. Yes, exactly. It is a fleshy tube.
You got a fleshy tube, and you're trying to stick it in a small backpack.
Yeah. I have so many jokes, but we are being recorded, and there is a lady present, so.
Dicks.
Indeed.
They do have a lot of sporting equipment. So,
also good hamburgers if you're in Seattle.
Lucian, you are up, and I would say that Julian probably yelled when he got hit and pulled in, so you would know that something's going on up there.
Is this guy still here?
Yeah, he's still alive. Yeah,
Right.
he's about 15 feet up the wall at this point.
So I'm gonna walk right there, and as I'm walking by, I'm gonna take 2 shots.
Okay. You unlaunch these 2 shots into it, and it falls down dead.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right. Julian, it is your turn.
Well, that's just not fun. Man. Is there anybody that seems close to me right now?
Nope.
Oh, God.
You can sort of see a faint glow behind you.
Alright, so I am 15 feet from it, and then if I was able to get out, then I could use my stuff and run away. I could get to, like, here, which I was there that far before and it didn't yeet me, so if I could get back there, I would probably be kind of safe. Maybe, theoretically. That's how the world would work. Okay. Well then, I'm going to use my action to try and break this grapple.
Okay. Roll me a strength check.
Strength or athletics check?
I'll say athletics.
Cool, because it's not a negative, but it's also not a positive.
Uh,
That's rude.
So you are still grappled.
Alright. Well, I wonder something, because I have disadvantage on attacks, but I can still do things. There's nothing really that I can do that's super helpful, though. Just because I think it's gonna be funny. Can I attempt to throw a vial of drought from here, like, into his mouth, since it's big and chompy?
Yes.
Use my fast hands bonus action to try and throw something at him.
I will say that you could do that. You are restrained, but I'd say that it would just be an unarmed strike to throw it.
Okay. So just a regular unarmed strike?
Let's say a D20 plus dex. D20 plus dex.
Alright. I don't have anything. It's just +3. So I'll just do right here. Yeah. So that's +3. 22.
There you go.
Yep. You throw it in its mouth. And what did I say? What was the? Do you remember what I said the save was?
I think, yeah, it was. We were gonna start it at 10, I think, but I think it would make more sense to be 10 plus con. I would think is like a spell save. I don't have any spell saves, so I mean it would be a DC 12 con if you want to do it that way.
Well, yeah, because I think I said that it was going to be a DC 10 con save to start, and then it would have to make it again later to see if it passes out because it's in its system right now.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
it's
fine. Yeah,
basically trying to fight against this drowsy effect. So,
yeah, go for it.
Constitution, it's actually not proficient in con saves.
It's just a rock. So roll bad. I hope you roll bad. 14. Okay.
14. So it does not seem that it is affected by
I'm
it.
just gonna yell out real loud. I'm running out of ideas over here. Somebody help me out. And that is my turn.
All right, Garth.
Okay, would I have been able to hear that?
Roll me a perception check.
Can I roll a performance for how loud I can yell?
Yes, actually, yeah. Go ahead and roll, and how well you do.
I'm just yelling as I'm being choked.
I'll say with the 18, you hear some commotion coming on from up ahead.
Okay, so
The sound does appear to be coming from this direction here.
Okay. I will just yell out like coming, like hold on. But I only have 30 feet, so I'd run. Oops, about there.
You could also use your action to dash.
I could. But my approximation is that the sound is about here.
Well, that wasn't where the sound was coming from. That was just the direction.
Okay, all right.
So I was just indicating that the sound was not coming from like over in this area. You could hear it coming from up north of you.
Yeah. So then I think I will. I think I will have to dash.
You also see what you see.
Right.
So
I think I will dash to there, approximately.
Okay.
Like, oh shit!
Yep.
That's all I can do on my turn.
It is Roper's turn. It already made the con save, so it's going to reel you in another 25 feet. Doom. It's going to make a bite attack against you.
Do not like.
Does a 21
Oof.
hit you?
Do not like. Yeah.
All right. So you will take
A lot of damage.
Yeah, these things hit like a truck.
let me do advanced roller. Do
hast.
Do.
Du hast mich.
You take 11 piercing damage.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of move my head to the side and just take it on the collarbone rather than like the whole face and break it by half.
All right.
So I'll use my reaction to uncanny dodge some of
that. Bill, you are up.
This is how I'm gonna live.
All right. So I got 70 feet because I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
And I'm at 35, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And that's Garth right there, right?
Yep. And you
So
see what you see, and that looks like Garth.
5, 10. Oh, no, it would be just 10 because I was at 60.
All right.
Right here.
Laura.
Just being a bear.
Yeah.
Being
a bear
and stuff.
Can I run towards the person who was screaming out earlier?
Absolutely. You have your bear movement, and you can use your bear action to bear dash and do all sorts of bear things.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna keep going in that direction, I guess. I will use my bear action to bear dash.
Okay.
But I won't be able to bear down on this guy.
That is true. You won't be able to bear down.
It's true.
He'll just have to bear with you.
Mhm.
These are the bare necessities of my situation.
If we weren't recording, so help me.
Or is
But
it
the DM
becoming
approves,
unbearable?
so it's fine. Moria, you are up.
Moira says, I can find the other party. And she will cast, or the other half of the party.
I
And
think
she
we got a
will,
lead on him.
and she
But
will
I'm not with
think
you.
about something unique that the Lucian was wearing, and cast Locate Object.
Okay. Let me. Do. Describe. So, what is the object that you remember seeing him wear?
So think about some kind of. He didn't describe himself, but you would think about some kind of necklace or a shirt or pants or some piece of clothing or item or his weapon. I mean, if his weapon was particularly unique.
What about his studded leather armor?
He wasn't wearing studded
Yeah, what
leather
about
armor.
my non-existent studded leather armor?
Oh, my
They're
bad.
not looking for me.
I got confused. Julian and Lucian,
Right, they are similar.
A little bit.
We do use handguns, basically.
Spell
Yeah.
can locate a specific object as long as you've seen up close within 30 feet at least once. Okay. So you get a strong ping to the east of your location.
How many? I mean, I can tell where it is within I can tell the distance too.
It feels like it's about 75 feet away from you to your east.
Okay, and then I'm going to use movement and can move farther than I can see. So let's call that that's 35. And where is it? Is this still this direction more, or are they going back this way?
It feels like it's now that you are above it, that you are north of it, and it feels like you are actually going further away from it.
Oh, okay. So I guess
Actually, it feels like it's about the same distance away, but instead of being east of you, it feels like you're a bit north of where it is.
and I will move down this hallway then.
All right, you feel like it's that you're moving in the same direction as it, or towards it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see what they are, but they're like this way, or
It feels like he's down in this direction.
Oh, okay. So I can sense them there. Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Lucian.
Yes. Hello. Okay. Oh, I'm on the. I was wondering. I was worried my roll 20 was frozen. No, I was just on the ruler and I couldn't select my token. 5.
I do that so many times.
10, 15.
Yep.
Oh, hey, look, my boy's in trouble. Well, he's not really my boy. He's kind of an acquaintance.
Hey, man. Rude. I'm just up here getting tendril slapped.
25. 30. Well, I'm not in range for my crossbow. It's a good thing I got other stuff, though.
Like what?
Like pew and pew.
Eldritch Blast.
You see them go off and strike into it, but it doesn't seem like it really hit anything vital.
That's why I use the crossbow.
Seems like it's got a pretty thick hide.
You know, I'm alright. He ain't.
Hey,
but I am.
Julian. Hey, how you doing there, buddy?
Who, me?
Yeah, how you
Oh,
doing?
you know, I'm just getting tendril tickled. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine because I can shoot this thing with my crossbow. Can I shoot the tendril that's wrapping me up?
Absolutely.
Cool. It's gonna be
You
a
can
disadvantage.
certainly try.
Well, so it's disadvantage because I'm restrained, I believe. Correct.
No.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Cool.
Oh, so its bite would have been I could have gotten a crit on you.
Could have, but you didn't. So I'm gonna shoot this thing
Okay.
first of all. Wham! I'm not gonna shoot this thing. It's I don't know why sneak attack's on. That should be off. I can't get sneak attack on this because there is that. All right. I guess I'm gonna try and shoot it again with
Okay.
the old hand crossbow as a bonus action.
Okay.
20 for 10.
Son of a bitch. So
Is that the exact amount I needed to break free?
Yes, it was.
Perfect.
With the exact, you literally just hit and did just enough damage with your max roll.
Yeah, it
So
did.
you shoot this thing and it just immediately recoils and it drops you, and you are no longer restrained.
Great. I look around. I spin around. I'm like, oh fuck, that sucked. And I am gonna. I mean, it's eventually probably gonna rope me back in, but in the meantime, I can get away from his mouth, and I'm gonna run just 30 feet this way.
That's a 26
That's a good
hit you,
idea.
It does.
I'm on the way with some healing.
as you take 12 damage.
I'm gonna reaction and just bash half of that out the way for 6. So instead of 12, hey, it goes to hit me, and I know its teeth are coming. So I like to imagine that instead of it being able to chomp down on the whole back of my head, I just lean forward and take a big old slice down my back. Like, damn it, this armor is gonna get screwed up. I need better armor. Blah 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 blah. Yes, that is my turn. At least now, if I get hit with another tendril and reeled, he can't bite me yet. I'll be at least one attack away from death. So. Real sad, no one's dying. That's true. All right, that's my turn.
All right, Garth, it is your turn. As I'm sure with your, because you have 120 feet of vision, don't you?
Yes.
So you would have seen.
All of it.
I don't know if you can see. Can you see the monster?
I can.
You would have seen my magic.
So you would have seen him bite.
Have you
just
seen the
Julian,
monster?
Just see Julian with his hand crossbow, just aiming straight down, and then just bolting as this thing takes a chomp out of it.
All right. And let me see here. 5, 10, 15. Okay. And I am going to go ahead and cast Fireball. at
Oh.
level 3.
Dang.
I'm glad
You ain't
I'm
messing
out of the way of
around.
that thing.
And I'm going to center it right
right on there. Okay,
on
well, let's see. Oh, it's really good at deck saves.
Wow.
Good job.
Got a -1. Oh, all right. So
Wow.
it takes 18 damage.
Wow.
Damn.
All
Oh,
right.
shit.
Is that
I look around. I'm like, oh shit.